What's the biggest bullet you've dodged? Story 1. Not changing jobs in early 2020 would have been a short-lived promotion after early restructuring and layoffs. I changed jobs March 9th, 2020. 2 days later, my city shut down and everyone was sent to work from home. My new company committed to zero COVID layoffs. The company I left laid off about 80% of my department. Dodged a bullet. Story 2. Not me, but I had a field service engineer working on one of my big robotic liquid handlers. He decided to bypass the safety pin that prevents the heads from moving while the cover is open while he had a diagnostic program queued up on the computer. What he didn't know was that the instant he reinserted the safety pin, the machine would execute the queued instructions and start moving, and he had a hand inside it right in the danger zone. I grabbed his shoulder and yanked his hand out an instant before it was crushed. He stopped ignoring me when I told him to stop bypassing safety lockouts to save a few minutes. Wow. I'm sure this guy isn't completely responsible for you guys putting a safety system in place, but it sounds like he certainly had a hand in it. Story 3. I stayed up all night before a day trip to Hong Kong. You know that days when you haven't slept, you're kind of just robotic and doing the human stuff, nearly zero awareness of anything? Well, I went across the street and my friend behind me snatched my shoulder and yanked me backwards just in time to feel the whoosh of a double-decker bus breezing past us. I looked at him like, oh, thanks, man, and it took a whole extra minute for my brain to process. I would have been fucking dead had he not grabbed me. I think I saved a baby's life once. It was in a city center, crossing a main road with a bunch of other people. The dad was pulling the pram behind him onto the pavement when he texted on his phone, and the dumb fuck didn't realize he'd left the pram just there on the road while he himself was on the pavement. Everyone kind of ignored it while traffic lights kept that section of road clear, but then the lights changed and the fucking moron still hadn't looked up from his phone while a huge double-decker was bearing down on his offspring. Out of the whole crowd, I was the only one to push forward and to pull the pram onto the pavement. The complete imbecile gave a grunt of surprise and dropped his phone as the bus whooshed past, and he realized he utterly failed in his parenting responsibilities, which was some consolation. I hope it shattered. Thanks y'all for the praise. I don't feel good about the situation though, just seething fury. And to those who told me I should have let the baby die, go eat a takeaway bag of shit on your way to a therapist. About why the bus driver didn't stop, I honestly have no idea. There are a few seconds between me pulling the pram back and my memory of the bus going by. Maybe he realized it would be fine, or maybe he was driving automatically and hadn't noticed. Whatever. I'm just glad I didn't have to see a baby die painfully that day. Story 4. Was going to move to a different apartment complex last month. Got injured at work and lost hours. Therefore, couldn't come up with the deposit money in time. Last week, some asshat was cooking meth and caught the building on fire. Story 5. A few years later, I had pneumonia, but my whole family insisted that it was just postnasal drip, which runs in the family. After a week or two, I woke up in the middle of the night when I couldn't feel my arm. After I got to the ER, the doctor said it was the worst case he'd ever seen and was surprised I wasn't dead. I had 3 pounds of mucus cut out of my lungs and another 2 weeks in the hospital siphoning out the rest. For 3 months afterwards, I could barely walk half a mile without starting to pass out, and I still can't run for more than 200 or 300 yards without collapsing. Story 6. Many years ago, my flight had just landed at Chicago O'Hare, and the plane was taxiing when the pilot suddenly slammed on the brakes. People were literally thrown forward against the seat in front of them. A few seconds later, another plane, taking off, I think, went screaming right by in front of us. No explanation was given, though our imaginations provided a lot of gory details. Story 7. Around 30,000 pounds. I was driving with my wife in town one snowy evening, and we had pulled up to a stoplight. I happened to glance up at the rearview mirror and saw a city bus heading towards us and rotating sideways. I hit the gas to pull ahead into the intersection and left into the turning lane, and less than a second later, the bus went sliding through right where our car was. It came to a stop on the other side of the intersection and fortunately didn't hit anything, but 1 second or 2 feet difference, and we would have had some nice spinal injuries. Story 8. As a kid, after running errands in town with my mom, I was climbing into the backseat of our family station wagon. A semi-truck hit a power line pole down the street, causing the still live wire to fall bounce off the roof of the car, and hang across the open door just a foot or two above my legs. Raised Catholic, I wondered for a while if I had actually died that day and the rest of what I thought was my life was purgatory. Story 9. A friend had lost his job under suspicious circumstances. A few weeks later, he asked me to take him to the bank. As I got near to pick him up, I called a train. He called to say never mind, he would get someone else. A few days later, a friend sent out a message to a large number of our friends. This guy lost his job and was running a check cashing con. Can you cash this check for me? I'll pay you $50 if you do. The check is $500. He has no backing funds. You eat the whole amount. He did this to several friends in a few days to amass a few grand and was about to skip town when the cops got him. Halfway through this, I was thinking, you dodged being an unknown getaway driver for a bank robbery. Story 10. After I had a stroke, I was in a coma and it didn't look like I'd wake up. The doctors asked my wife if they should let me go. I only exist because she said no. I didn't dodge a bullet so much as my wife blocked it for me. Honestly, this made me tear up a little. Please, tell your wife that she's incredible. My aunt did something similar. She saved her husband from a heart attack by using her nursing experience and network to get him on the table before it even started. To this day, even doctors have no idea what causes heart attack, but my aunt and your wife are legit superheroes. Story 11. My newborn needed to be rushed to a super high-level NICU to be put into a state of induced hypothermia because he only had hours before he would suffer permanent brain damage. I lived in a small town in the middle of nowhere. The small town next door just barely upgraded their hospital to have that hypothermia suite. One of only a few in Texas. He's doing great. No signs of any damage. Story 12. Hubs, my sister and I were hanging out around my parents' house on a very boring 4th of July. We decided to watch my husband's new car sitting in the driveway because it was hot out and an excuse to play in the hose. We were literally walking out of the front door when I said, we should eat lunch before we all get wet and stuff. And everyone agreed. So we turned around and went back inside. I was warming something up in the microwave, a Hot Pocket, I think, and all of a sudden I hear the loudest bang I think I've ever heard from the direction of the front door. Hubs and I look at each other wide-eyed and run outside. I was greeted by the back end of a Crown Vic smoking something fierce, plowed into the tree in the middle of our yard. For a split second, I was just stunned, then screamed to my sister inside to call 911. I looked over to the driveway at the car we had been planning to wash just 5 minutes ago. Totaled, completely totaled. Brand new 2011 G6 destroyed. Guy hit it so hard it did a complete 90-degree turn across the driveway. He actually hit it so hard it ended up ricocheting and hitting the other cars in the driveway, mauling 2 other cars. Yard was fucked. Crown Vic was fucked. Tree was fucked. We immediately assumed it was drunk driving, being the 4th and all. I went to the driver's side and found a very old man, very bewildered, unable to comprehend what I was saying, but conscious. I will never forget the look he gave me. Confused, helpless, scared. I was on the line with the paramedics as they sent over the ambulances and tried my best to follow their instructions. My sister was only 14 at the time, so I handled the call. Turns out dude was diabetic and had passed out behind the wheel due to low blood sugar. He hit the gas pedal with his weight as he passed out and was plowing down a residential street at about 65 miles per hour. He jumped the curb, drove down the sidewalk past another house, then slammed into my husband's car and subsequently the tree. If I had been anywhere near that yard or driveway, I have no doubt one or all of us would have been seriously injured or dead. It was sheer dumb luck and timing that saved us. Huge bullet dodged, or should I say huge car dodged.